guys, today I'm going to do my top 10 Xbox 360 games of all time. It's been a little over a year since I last did one of these videos. I've been really amazed at the response that I've gotten. I did not expect the kind of response that I got from the last video I did last January in 2010. So here's an updated list. I've been getting a lot of messages people have been requesting. They're saying, hey, you need to put it in an updated list. It's been over a year, so we'll get started right off the bat here. Now, just to kind of clear the air here, the first one that I'm going to go over is probably one of the most difficult ones that I had to select. And by the way, this list is in no particular order at all. All of the 10 games that I'm going to show you are fantastic. There are some Halo games for the Xbox 360. And I'm going to just show you real quick. Obviously there's Halo Wars, but that's not even in contention. I've got here Halo ODST, Halo 3, and Halo Reach. Halo ODST, not a horrible game, but not in the top 10 list. These two had a really difficult time choosing which one was the superior game. In the end, this one is fantastic. I loved Halo 3, but in the end, I selected Halo Reach. I thought it was the better of the two Halo games. I loved the updated visuals. The music is great, just like in Halo 3. The multiplayer is fantastic, just like in Halo 3, but I thought this is a better game all around. The story mode is fantastic, and I love the different, whether it be a jetpack, or the different abilities or class that you can select, I thought was really cool, really excellent, and done very well. I really enjoyed Halo Reach, and I'm really looking forward to playing more of this game. Okay. A game that was in last year's list, and that is Fallout 3. Again, this is an amazing game. It is an amazing RPG. I have not had the chance to play Fallout Vegas. I've just been kind of turned off from all the glitches and bugs that I've heard about that game. I heard it's good, but I heard there's some real issues with that game. I'm not sure if those issues have been fixed yet. I've been really busy still playing Fallout 3. Just a huge world to explore, a very engaging, engrossing story that's fantastic. I'm really interested to know what's going to take place in the next year or two, if there's going to be a Fallout 4 or not. We'll just have to wait and see. But if you have an Xbox 360 and aren't sure really what games you should get, definitely check out Fallout 3. I know Fallout Vegas is good, but this one you'll be able to pick up for a really good deal. There's also the Game of the Year edition, which includes, I believe, 5 expansions or DLC. A few of those expansions are pretty decent. There's a couple of them that aren't that great, but there are a few to definitely check out, add-ons for this one. Okay. Alright, from the same company that brought us Fallout 3, this is my first Xbox 360 game that I ever got. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Am I excited for Skyrim? Absolutely. I'm very excited for that game. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, another game that has a huge world to explore. This game has been out for several years, but the visuals are still amazing. The story is awesome. The level of customization for the characters is really, really cool. This is another game that you can pick up for very cheap, and it's definitely worth picking up if you don't have yet. Even if you're not even into RPGs, this is just an awesome, awesome game to be able to explore on your own, whether you want to do the main story or spend tens, if not over 100 hours on all the side quests and guilds that you can join in the game. It's just an amazing game, and I highly recommend that you pick it up. Definitely to get you ready for Skyrim. Skyrim will have some differences than this one, but there will be a lot of similarities in Elder Scrolls 5 that can be found in this one. Okay. The next one, Splinter Cell Conviction. Now, currently, Ubisoft is creating Splinter Cell 6, and I am interested to learn more about that. But this one is an amazing game. It has a fantastic single-player campaign with the main character, Sam Fisher. It's very fun. All the different weapons that you can unlock in the game are very cool. I really, really enjoyed this story. I thought it was totally epic. The ending was totally epic. But not only that, in Splinter Cell Conviction, there's just not a single player campaign. There's awesome multiplayer that you can play. And there is I think it's around 10 to 15 hours, a co-op story mode that's totally different from the story mode in Conviction. I believe it's a prequel, but this game is awesome. A lot of people, they love this game or hated it. I love this game. I really enjoyed it. I was very impressed with the visuals, very impressed with the score, the soundtrack, and this is another game you can pick up for pretty cheap. It came out just last year, but you can pick it up for a pretty good deal, and definitely a game to have in your Xbox 360 collection. This game is also available for the PC, but I heard there were some issues. If you have a PC and Xbox 360, the Xbox 360 version is definitely the one to go with. Okay, one of my favorite Xbox 360 games of all time, and perhaps the best RPG in my opinion this generation, is Tales of Vesperia. This is a series, the Tales series has been around for a while. It's one of the best-selling RPG franchises in Japan. It really is unfortunate that this game has not, it is available for the PlayStation 3, but only in Japan. It really is unfortunate that they have not brought it to the States, and also the PAL version has not been released for the PlayStation 3. This is excellent, awesome character development. The story is amazing. The visuals, it's like you're playing an anime. I think I've told some of you guys this before. The visuals are just top-notch. And the battle system is really what sets this game apart from a lot of other RPGs. You'll have a lot of fun with the battle system. There is a demo for this game. You can try it. But to be honest, if you can get this game at a good deal, go for it. Because the demo, in my opinion, really doesn't do it justice. It'll kind of give you an idea to the level of great visuals that are in it. And, you know, the music's good, but get the full version if you get the chance. This is an amazing gem on the Xbox 360. One of my favorite games of all time, one of my favorite RPGs of all time, and definitely recommended by me. Okay, last year's Game of the Year for 2010, all around for me, and this took a lot of people back, but that was Sega's Bayonetta. This game is totally epic. It's very fun. It is hilarious. The action is non-stop and unbelievable. There's just so many great things about this game. I really thought that God of War 3 for me, which I loved, I thought that was going to be definitely the third-person action game of the year for me, but it wasn't. It was one of the best games for me, but the game of the year that ended up beating out God of War 3 was Bayonetta. Unbelievable. Totally amazing. This is another game, a demo is available, but pick it up. It's awesome. I'm really hoping that Sega and Platinum Games releases a Bayonetta 2. I really just picked that one up in a heartbeat. Platinum Games, these are the same folks that brought us Vanquish. This is another game that came out last year for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. This is available for the PlayStation 3 as well. This is the superior version. A lot of people say, well, what games do you like to get for? Do you like to get them on the PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360? I'll get whatever game is the superior version. If it doesn't matter, well, it just depends. But definitely pick up Bayonetta if you have an Xbox 360. Okay, the next one, there's a few choices that I had to really select from. I have Black Ops, I've got Modern Warfare 2, and I've got Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Last year when I did this video, I was really high on, or really happy about Modern Warfare 2, but when I did this, the level of corruption, cheats, hacks, whatever you want to call it, had not reached the level or the climax that it has reached in the past year. So in the end, in terms of the best Call of Duty game for me on the Xbox 360, has to be Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. This game is unbelievable. I remember when the beta was released for this one, and a friend on my friends list sent me a message. He said, hey, have you played the multiplayer? It's very fun, and I was kind of taken back because, with all the other great games that were coming out, so I tried it. He was right. One of the best games by far on the Xbox 360, perhaps one of, if not the standard to go by in terms of epic first-person shooters. Had a blast playing through this game on Veteran and played it all the way through. Of course, the multiplayer is the one that's you're going to spend hours and days on. There is still people playing this game, believe it or not, because it's amazing. It's awesome. Be really interested to see how Infinity Ward and Activision, the road that they take in terms of Modern Warfare 3. Some people are saying there's no way that it can be good. I've got hopes, and I'm hoping that it will be good, but this is definitely the standard that a lot of first-person shooters try to achieve, and definitely pick this one up because it's amazing. Okay, another game that I'm really looking forward to 2011 is Gears of War 3, and Gears of War 2 is one of my favorite Xbox 360 games. I had a blast playing through the campaign. It's really cool they can play through the entire campaign with co-op. The multiplayer is unbelievable, and I've had a blast playing through it. I've also really enjoyed the Horde mode, which a lot of other games have patterned their multiplayer modes with similar in a similar way that's very similar to Horde. It's very fun where you team up with friends and go against just endless rounds of enemies, which is just really fun. But I really enjoy the visuals in this game, and also the sound and music is unbelievable. And Gears of War 3, I mean, it definitely raised the bar in terms of visuals, and I can't wait to play this game. I believe it's coming out in November 2011. The same month, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is coming out, so November 2011 is definitely going to be a busy month for me, but definitely pick up Gears of War 2 if you haven't already, because it's a blast. Alright, another release in 2010, of course, Mass Effect 2 was released in the beginning of last year. It is an amazing RPG. It's a very fast pace. The battle mechanics are a lot more fast-paced than the first Mass Effect game. One of the things that I didn't like about the first Mass Effect game was the gameplay or the battle system wasn't that well polished. This one, they definitely nailed it, did an amazing job. There are still some things in Mass Effect 1 that I like more in Mass Effect 2. Definitely one of the things in Mass Effect 2 that they did better, in my opinion, was there a lot less glitches in Mass Effect 2 than Mass Effect 1. In terms of DLC, Mass Effect 1, it didn't really look like they know what they're doing in terms of releasing good DLC or expansion content. They've got some great add-ons available for this one. Perhaps it might be a little overwhelming, in fact, for some people, the amount of great add-ons that are available for Mass Effect 2. I can't wait for Mass Effect 3. I'm really excited to continue the story, and it should be pretty amazing. The great thing is EA Games and BioWare recently released Mass Effect 2 for the PlayStation 3, for the PS3 owners. Definitely pick that one up if you don't have an Xbox 360, but this one is awesome. It's amazing, and I'm really glad I had the chance to finish it for 2010. Okay, finally, the final game is one of my favorite games of 2010, and that is Red Dead Redemption. This game, it is like you are in a Western. The score soundtrack is unbelievable. The visuals, whether it's the different areas, towns, animals, are unbelievable. There is a great sense of humor in this game. I loved playing through this one. I recently downloaded the add-on, the Undead Nightmare add-on, and that one, it just takes the game. It's a totally different experience for me, and it has been a blast. So if you have Red Dead Redemption and aren't sure about the add-on, it's pretty awesome, it's pretty unbelievable, but you will spend tens of hours on this one just without any expansion or multiplayer. Of course, there is a multiplayer, which is very fun, but this is another one, highly recommended, and I'd be really interested to see what will be the sequel for the Red Dead series. Well, guys, there is my top 10 Xbox 360 list of all time. Definitely be interested to get your top 5 or top 10 list. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.